What's going on, everybody? Joe here from Mainline Overland. We are breaking into another Grenadier behind me here today, but the really exciting part about this build is we're going to be installing a long-range automotive auxiliary fuel tank. I think this is one of the first new aux tanks that we're going to be installing here in the US, so super excited about this opportunity. But I wanted to make a quick video here breaking down this fuel system. So if you're looking for extra fuel range in your Grenadier, this is going to be the best solution out there. So let's dive in and take a closer look. So taking a closer look at this auxiliary tank, the capacity on this tank is 24 gallons. So with the factory 24-gallon tank plus this, we're able to carry up to 48 gallons of fuel on board. And it's really nice. Personally, the Lexus that I have has an LRA tank in it, and it's really nice knowing you have that extra fuel capacity. You don't have to worry about filling up jerry cans, mounting those, having them rattle around. It's just really nice to have everything on board, kind of integrated and works as a system. And as far as this thing works, as it being an auxiliary tank means that you have to transfer the auxiliary fuel into the main tank. So they supply all the new fuel lines and transfer pumps. So once your main tank is starting to get empty, you simply flip a switch, which triggers the transfer pump, and then everything inside the auxiliary tank is going to be pumped into your factory main tank. So we're not really modifying too much there. So factory fuel pump and factory fuel gauge all work as normal. And these are really, they've been doing this a long time, so this is a really tried and true method. The tank is constructed out of 2mm aluminized steel. So it's not gonna, you don't have to worry about any rust. And like I said, they've been making these a long time. They know what they're doing. They really have this all figured out. As far as mounting up this tank is going to live in the rear area of this truck that is currently occupied by this big factory exhaust and muffler. So we're going to be uninstalling that, and then LRA actually sends some custom exhaust tubing with mufflers already integrated in there. So we're still going to be running mufflers, but we just need to do a little bit of custom exhaust work to make some room in there for this tank. One last thing I wanted to note is this tank is designed to work with the factory hitch and the factory rear skid plate. So once that tank's installed, all the rear end will function like it did from the factory. So this little piece right here is going to be your new fill port. With this being an auxiliary tank, we need a way to fill this separately from the main tank. So if you look inside this fill port here, there are actually two different holes. So one of these is going to route to your factory main tank, and this other one's going to mount to the auxiliary tank. So when you're filling up at the gas pump, you'll simply either fill the left hole or the right hole, depending which tank you're trying to fill up. And lastly, to monitor and operate the auxiliary fuel tank, we have this nice little fuel switch here. So we have 4-bar of light on the right-hand side, which indicates how full it is. And then all you do to start transferring is push this switch. It'll start priming and start pumping fuel into your main tank. Thanks everyone for watching. If you're looking to gain some extra fuel capacity out of your rig, be sure to reach out to us here at Mainline Overland. Long Range America just came out with this tank for the Grenadier, but they've been making a lot of popular fitments for Toyotas, Jeeps, and a few other brands out there for a few years now. So if you need some extra fuel capacity in your rig, be sure to reach out to us here at Mainline Overland, and stay subscribed because we're going to be making a lot more content on this Grenadier behind us here. So thanks again for watching. Hope to see you on the next one.